Welcome to, without a doubt, one of the wildest unmarked locations found in Far Harbour. This is Prayers Brook, where you can find the remains of many skeletons, and it seems the culprits are these gnomes. In particular, this red one with a saw, having taken the head off a unlucky victim. There's even a spine nearby, though it doesn't appear to belong to this particular skeleton, let's just say. Next up, we have more body parts scattered around, and a destroyed garden gnome that appears to have stuck a surgical scalpel into the victim. The Wonder Gloom makes me question what was going on here. Were they maybe the residents here knew the gnomes were up to no good, and there was a bit of a war raging between the residents of the island and, of course, the gnomes, which seem united every time you see them. The blue and the red team, even though some people have nodded at Team Fortress 2 and other games, but to be perfectly honest, it seems they're pretty united against the people of the island here. And with the Wonder Glue, maybe they're trying to glue their feet so they wouldn't move. They're not like weeping angels. It's not like when you turn away they move. That if the saw moved up or down, or the gnome would move if you looked away, that would have been wild. There's no concrete theory or mention in any of the logs as to what exactly is going on here. It would have been cool if there was a Wild Wasteland perk of some sort, like New Vegas, where you would have found maybe these sites wouldn't have appeared unless you did take that perk. It does raise a lot of theories as to who or what the gnomes are. Perhaps because this was quite an affluent area, they had a lot of gnomes in their garden. Maybe it was a bit of a fashion sense or something. And then, obviously, when the bombs fell, the gnomes rose up to take out their oppressors. And, this is the end result. There's lots of glowing fungus, and it appears that the entire place is being scorched. Judging by the turpentine and the used oil can, it seems that maybe the humans set this place on fire as some way to take down the gnomes. Maybe they were all injured. One was just getting their head chopped off. One was stabbed. And this one over here was fighting another one and just, set the place on fire. And thought, you know what? We'll all go down together. Now, geographically, Prayers Brook runs along, kind of sweeps towards Eden Meadow Cinemas. Again, that's if you overlay the map. And it's not exactly one-to-one, but that's roughly where I've triangulated it. And sounds pretty cool. So it's west of Eagles Cove Tannery and Eden Meadow Cinema. Now let's have a little flyabout, which we always do. Of course, over there we've got Indian Point with the super mutants fighting the ghouls. We have a little truck further north with a beach of Marlarks. And then on round, this will also be called something point, Mittenlark Point, or Mitten something point. I seen it on the map, so that is most likely what it's going to be called. Ooh, it's a drum. I thought it was a cabinet, maybe. I was maybe hoping a technical document. Now, if we take the water away, you can see that, again, the western portion of the map is pretty devoid, and you can see the island and buildings that got completely cut from the content just beyond Alley Island. Quite the find. This little house in particular, when I found it, I zoomed in and I was like, wait, there's skeletons, and then I started looking around and went, whoa. So that's wild. Now, the question is, when did this take place? Like, was this just after the bombs fell? Maybe it was happening, just before they fell. Things were, going south. Or maybe after, maybe 100 years or so, the gnomes eventually rose up. And perhaps these were people that were camping out near Eagle Cove Tannery. And instead of turning into ghouls, they were victims for the gnomes. Let me know your theories and what you think the gnomes were up to here. But there's a little shack further south before you get to Eden Meadow Cinema, and the brook continues with lots to find. We will continue our search. Thank you for watching. See us all in the next one.